Topic entrepreneurship. What does an entrepreneurship truly mean to you? Entrepreneurship to me goes far beyond the idea of starting a business of or generating income. It represents a way of thinking and acting in life. Being an entrepreneur means having the courage to identify problems and reforms, then into opportunities. It involves creativity, responsibility, and strong sense of purpose. And an entrepreneur is someone who does not wait for perfect conditions, but instead works with what is available and improves along the way. Entrepreneurship is also about taking our ownership of one's decisions and learning from every outcome, whether successful or not. Ways is entrepreneurship important for personal and social development? Entrepreneurship plays a crucial role in both personal and social development. On a personal level, it encourages an autonomy, self-confidence, and resilience. On a social level, entrepreneurship generates employment, innovation, and solutions to community needs. In many contexts, especially in vulnerable populations, and the entrepreneurship becomes a tool for social mobility and independence. Evolves it allows people to create their own path, contribute actively to economic and social progress. Three, what motivates someone to choose an entrepreneurship instead of traditional employment? People choose entrepreneurship for different reasons. Some are motivated by the desire for independence and flexibility, while others want to turn positions in a profession. Many people in limited ventilation employment structure and seek rather control over the time and decisions. Entrepreneurship can also be motivated by for entrepreneurship can also be motivated by the need to solve a problem that personality affects the individual or the community. It is sense and motivation often combines personal goals with social responsibility. For what mindset is essential for an entrepreneur? Entrepreneurial mindset is characterized by perseverance, actively and continuous learning. Entrepreneurs must be willing to face uncertainty and accept mistake and pressure. And a growth mindset is essential as it allows entrepreneurs to challenge opportunities to improve rather than obstacles to avoid. This mindset is developed through experience, reflection, and resilience. What personal quality contribute most to entrepreneurial success? Several personal qualities contribute to personal success, including discipline, responsibility, and self-motivation. And management and relational areas essential as entrepreneurs often juggle multiple roles. Communication skills help in building relationships with friends, partners, and collaborators, and integrate and ethical values are all also fundamental attributes a key element in any sustainable business. Emotional resilience allows entrepreneurs to recover from setbacks and continue moving forward. Six, what challenge to entrepreneurs commonly face at the beginning? Uh, okay, seven, how does entrepreneurship help develop emotional and psychological strength? Entrepreneurship requires constant decision making under uncertainty, which extremes emotional regulation and psychological endurance. Entrepreneurs learn to tolerate frustration, manage anxiety, and facing, facing failure and continue. Despite a difficult scale, individuals develop a strong sense of identity and personal maturity. Entrepreneurship began of prosperous career, explaining explaining our flexibility more important in the entrepreneurship. Both planning and receive flexibility are essential entrepreneurship and uh, most planning profit direction structure and quality of works it helps entrepreneurs allocate research and anticipate risk. However, flexibility is equally important because market conditions and opportunities change constantly. Successful entrepreneurs know to add their plans with doesn't stay. What role does failure in entrepreneurship money rather than defining the person? Failure becomes a step toward improvement that reflects upon constructively. 10. What advice would you give to someone who wants to start their own venture? I would advise them to start with a clear purpose and realistic expectations. It is important to prepare, learn continuously, and seek mentorship or guidance. Starting small and growing important uh, than speed. Entrepreneurship is not a quick success story, but a long-term process, learning, adaptation, and commitment.